we are discussing PYQs from the chapter polynomial. Okay, so let's start. So the PYQ from the year 2019, there is only a single question. So let's answer the question. So the question is, find the value of k such that the polynomial x square minus k plus 6 into x plus 2 into 2k minus 1 has the sum of its zeros equal to half of its product. That is, sum of its zeros is equal to half of its product. This is the hint. Okay, and the polynomial is x square minus k plus 6 into x plus 2 into 2k minus 1. Okay, minus 1. How to find out k? Okay, so this is the question. And the hint is sum of its zeros is equal to half of its product. Okay, sum of zeros. Okay, now sum of zeros of a quadratic polynomial is equal to minus b upon a. Okay, and the product of zeros of a quadratic polynomial is equal to constant term upon a, c upon a. Okay, now the given condition that sum of its zeros, that is in this equation, what is sum of zeros? That is minus b, minus of here b is equal to minus of k plus 6. Okay, and what is a? A is 1. Okay, then what is the constant term? It is 2 times 2k minus 1. Okay, now minus b by a, sum of zeros is equal to 2 times, half of its product. Okay, half of its product. Then sum is minus b by a, which means minus of minus k plus 6. That is, it becomes positive. Okay, divide by a. What is a? A is 1 is equal to half into product. What is product? Product is c upon a. What is c? It is 2 times 2k minus 1. Okay, divide by 1. Okay, so on cancellation we get k plus 6 is equal to 2k minus 1. Okay, so on transpose we get k is equal to it become minus k here. So k is 2k minus k is k is equal to 6 plus 1, which is equal to 7. Okay, so the value of k in this expression is, in this polynomial, is 7. Okay, so this is the answer. So now let's move on to the next question. So now it's PYQ 2022, and the first question is, the degree of polynomial having zeros minus 3 and 4 only is. Options are option A 2, option B 1, option C more than 3, and option D 3. Okay, so the question says the degree of polynomial having zeros minus 3 and minus 4, which means there are only 2 zeros are given. Okay, if there is 2 zeros of a polynomial, then the polynomial has a degree of 2. So the option A is the right answer. That is 2. This will be a second degree polynomial. Okay, so this is the answer. It's very simple. And let's move on to the next question. Now, the second question is, if one of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus 3x plus k is 2, then the value of k. Okay, so what is the zero of a polynomial? If we substitute the value of zero of the polynomial into the polynomial, then we get the value 0. Okay, so given that x square plus 3x plus k is a polynomial, and one of the zero of polynomial is 2. So what we have to do is, let's equate. So let p of x is equal to x square plus 3x plus k, and let p of 2 is equal to 0. So since 2 is the zero of the polynomial, we can equate like P of 2 is equal to 0, which is equal to then 2 square plus 3 times 2 plus k, which is equal to 0. So what's it? 4 plus 3 plus 2. 3 times 2 is 6 plus k, which is equal to 0. Now 10 plus k is equal to 0. Finally, k is equal to minus 10. Okay, so the value of k is minus 10 and option B is the right answer. Okay, it's a very simple question. So practice well. Okay, so let's solve the next question. Okay, so the third question is the quadratic polynomial, the sum of whose zeros is minus 5 and their product is 6. Okay, the sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial is minus 5 and their product is 6. Okay, so which is the polynomial? Okay, this is the question. And for a quadratic polynomial, sum of zeros is equal to minus b upon a and product of zeros should be positive c upon a. C is the constant thing. Okay, so given that sum is minus 5. Okay, minus 5 and the product is 6. Okay, so let's write down the expression. That is the first term should be x square minus b by a. Okay, so minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. That is x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, so which is the answer? Option A is the answer. Okay, x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, option A is the answer. It is clear for you? Did you get me? So now the fourth question is, form a quadratic polynomial, the sum and product of whose zeros are minus 3 and 2 respectively. So we have to make a quadratic polynomial. So the sum, that is alpha plus beta. Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, which is minus 3, and the product of this alpha beta, that is product of zeros, is 2. Okay, so we have to write down a quadratic polynomial, which is that it will be x square. What is alpha plus beta? We know that alpha plus beta for a quadratic polynomial is minus b upon a. Okay, sum has a minus sign, which means the equation is a positive one. Okay, x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Here the sum is minus b by a. A is 1, b is 3 and c is 2. Okay, minus b by a means minus 3 and product is c upon a, which is 2 upon 1, that is 2. So the equation the polynomial satisfy the conditions, that is sum is minus 3 and product is positive 2. Okay, so x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0 is the answer. Okay, now the last question from the year 2020 is the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3x minus m into m plus 3 are option A m comma m plus 3, option B minus m comma m plus 3, option C m comma minus of m plus 3, and finally option D minus m comma minus of m plus 3. Okay, so this is the question. And dear children, we have an equation. So there is an expression for finding the value of x in a quadratic equation is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay, so by using this relation we have to find out the zeros of the polynomial, zeros of this polynomial. Okay, so here what is a? A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to minus m into m plus 3. So let's substitute, that is minus b. Minus b means minus of minus b is plus 3. Okay, then plus or minus root of b square, which is minus 3 square minus 4 times a is 1 into c. C is minus m into m plus 3 inside the radical sign, whole divided by 2a is 1. Okay, did you get me? Now 3 plus or minus root of minus 3 square is 9, minus 4 into minus m is minus positive 4m into m plus 3. Okay, divided by 2. Again 3 plus or minus root of 9 plus 4m square plus 4 times 3 12m whole divided by 2. Okay, 3 plus or minus, see this 9 plus 4m square plus 12m is the expansion form of a plus b the whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, this inside the radical, this should be an expanded form of what is 2m plus 3 the whole square. Okay, did you get me? So inside the radical sign 2m plus 3 the whole square. In the next step, what we have to write is, if we take it outside this 2m plus 3 the whole square from the radical sign, it will be 2m plus 3 upon 2. Okay, so now 3 plus 2m plus 3 upon 2, that is equal to 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 2m upon 2. If we take 2 outside, what happened? 2 times 3 plus m divided by 2. 2 cancel. So the answer is 3 plus m. Okay, next one is 3 minus 2m plus 3 upon 2. What happened? 3 minus 2m minus 3 upon 2. 3 cancel, 2 cancel, and minus m. Okay, so the two answers are 3 plus m comma minus m. Okay, so these are the two zeros of the polynomial, that is option B, minus m comma m plus 3. Okay, so these are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Okay, we complete our PYQs 2019 and 2020. Okay, so you have to practice all these questions very well. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you. Have a nice day.